Now, Bitcoin is rallying as we speak, but now is this one big fat bull trap? Or is Bitcoin gearing up for a much bigger bullish drive to the upside? Well, we are going to be talking about just that in today's video, as well as giving you guys the trade setup to watch out for. And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Bitcoin analysis video. I got Sean next to me today. Sean, say hello to everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay.
So, Krisha, price is pumping. Yesterday you promised them that we will be giving them the breakout trade if price does move to the upside. And you now have that opportunity.
I mean, yes, but okay, there's a big elephant in the room, okay? This morning I woke up, I looked at this candle, this was the daily close, and this, guys, let's face it, was ugly. And that's the first thing I brought up to Sean's attention. Sean, this candle is ugly. And all he tells me is that, Krisha, we're first going to test 30,700, okay, before we then see a move. So, Sean, I am still dumbfounded at how you managed to, well, call that. Can you please tell me, and everyone else, how did you come to that conclusion? Because we're here. We're here at 30,700.
Okay, so essentially, the reason I had a strong gut feeling that we're going to test 30,700 first was because in the past, I've gotten wrecked, absolutely destroyed by this very move multiple times. So this is actually something I'm always looking out for because I'm kind of traumatized by this move where you play for the breakout towards the downside, but instead what ends up happening is you see a retest of the relevant candle closes. In fact, you can see it a lot clearer on the lower time frames. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the 4-hour time frame for you guys, right? So guys, all of you at home, right, just go ahead, pull out your notebook and note this play down because at the very least, you get to protect yourself from it. And if it ever does play out, it is a really, really good trade opportunity towards the downside. Yes, I'm saying downside. Because even though price is pumping, okay, and Krisha is excited, looking for further continuation, and she's going to talk about the trade to the upside, I still think that this is a downside play. Because I've gotten wrecked in the past by this. Where have I gotten wrecked? By essentially going short here, right? Seeing price go up here, and my invalidation is here, right? So I get invalidated. I exit my trade and then price does this. Over and over again, this has happened to me, right? In 2018, 2019, 2020, this has happened to me. So I've stopped looking for that trade. Instead, what I look for now is a retest of this level, perhaps even these highs here that I've marked out for you guys, right? You see these two lower highs? Both those levels are at risk of getting tested. Then we see a downside move. But usually the candle closes are what get tested before we see a downside. In fact, I do have an example for you guys right over here at the very same level. You guys see this horizontal level I have marked out for you guys, which is essentially these candle closes at 30,700. I'm going to go ahead and take you back to around April. You guys can see that we put in a head and shoulders like structure and we broke down, right? So you could draw a neckline like somewhere around there, or you could draw a neckline like that. Doesn't matter. I'm not a pattern trader, but you guys can see how we broke back up, tested those candle closes, and dumped back down, right? So what would the old Sean would have done? The old Sean would have taken a shot over here, got an invalidated over here, exited his shot, and then he sees price go down like this, and then he cries like a little baby, right? No. The new Sean is not falling for that shit anymore. The new Sean expects this move because he's gotten wrecked by it enough times. So now, while this is exciting, I will not look for further upside until we start closing multiple candles over here. And this lines up really, really well with Krisha's trade that she will be talking about to you guys very soon. She's going to give you guys the exact trade setup to look for that big move to 42,000, potentially even 60,000. But me personally, my rules don't let me get too excited on this. And remember what your rules exist for, guys. Your rules exist so that you never have to take blame. You get to blame your rules. So that way, your rules are always wrong. You're never wrong. The rules are wrong, right? So that's what I'm doing here. Okay, if price decides to keep going up over here, I didn't miss out on a trade opportunity. My rules missed out on a trade opportunity. So I'm still waiting for that move towards the downside that we talked about in yesterday's video. For those of you who missed yesterday's video where we talked about that move down on over to the cloud setup, go ahead and watch that video. I gave you guys the exact entry, exit criteria as well. And hey, if price does close in this region over here, guys, that's when we can revisit even yesterday's trade idea. And at that point, I will have a new trade set up for you guys. Make sure to hit the subscribe and the notification icon so you don't miss any new trade setups that we have for you.
Okay, perfect. So Sean is, with what you've explained so far, this is, you're low-key expecting a bull trap if we get rejected here.
Yeah, I'm traumatized from this move, so I'm expecting a rejection over here.
So Sean is traumatized from all the bull traps. Okay. So let's talk about, well, what if we actually see continuation? What if this is not a bull trap, right? How do we know? Well, for that, let's consider what was the trigger for the downside move, right? When were we expecting that downside move? Well, for that, let's get on over to our daily time frame. For the downside move, guys, we were looking for Bitcoin to close underneath this level right here. This was supposed to be that M-like formation. Just yesterday, we were telling you that, hey, this looks like distribution, looks like it wants to break down. So I'll say this. I don't think, Sean, that this is going to be a bull trap if we manage to close 2 daily candles over this level, okay? This level coming in at around $30,234. If we close 2 daily candles over this level, I'm saying this is likely not a bull trap. What you guys need to understand now is that the next 2 days, today and tomorrow, the closes of these 2 candles is going to be very, very important. And why is that? Consider today's date. Today is the 29th of June, 2023. We are 2 days away from the next month. Guys, we're 2 days away from a brand new monthly close.
Yeah, it's going to be
all right?
important.
So let's go ahead and consider, what does this month really look like so far? Where are we on the monthly? Let's get on over to the monthly time frame. Okay, Bitcoin on the monthly time frame right here. Sean,
Yeah.
this is a bullish engulfing candle.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to agree with Krisha over here. If we see 2 daily candles close, Krisha, could you take us back to the previous tab? If we see 2 daily candles close above the green horizontal that Krisha has marked out for us, at that point, you shouldn't be looking for this to be a bull trap. At that point, actually, you have to be like, hey, that was a bear trap, right? This candle over here ends up being a bear trap, and then an immediate double candle close above the neckline. You have to start looking at the bigger picture, and Krisha has marked out the bigger picture for us over here, which is the monthly. And Jesus Christ, look at this candle. What a candle, right? We've taken out the low, taken out the high, and closing above the candle closes as well. That is as bullish engulfing as it can get in crypto, guys.
That's right, and you do not want to be missing the forest for a couple of trees, okay? So, and especially you need to follow that mantra when we're getting into the monthly close. Now let's consider the picture on the monthly time frame. What is the major level that we were looking at here on the monthly? We were looking at the monthly 21 EMA. Where are we relative to the monthly 21? We're currently over that, okay? Engulfing over the 21 EMA in addition to that very, very important horizontal that comes in at around 29,454, which is less than that neckline that we're currently looking at around 30,200. That's what I'm saying. We close 2 daily candles over this. It's game for the bears, okay? Game for the bears. And that's what I'm saying. 2 daily candles, I'm not looking at this being a bull trap. I am looking for continuation. So now, speaking of continuation, what is the trade setup? What is that breakout trade that we can look for? Well, my criteria for the breakout trade, guys, remains the same, okay? Once again, hinged on our weekly cloud. Let's go on over to that. All right, so here we are, Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. Now, guys, this is the mango trade of the day. This is the breakout play that we're going to be looking at. But don't forget, if Bitcoin once again, guys, closes, if today closes, for whatever reason we sell off and we close underneath 30,200, Sean's play to the downside gets activated. Okay, at that point, I suggest looking at that trade setup from yesterday because that trade setup would still be relevant. Okay, go ahead and check it out if you haven't already done so. Gotta be prepared. All right, so here we are on the weekly time frame. Now, as far as the breakout play is concerned, criteria remains the same. What is the key level that we are looking at? We are looking at the top of the weekly cloud. Historically, guys, this has kept you on the right side of the trade. We broke cloud support right here, made our way all the way down to 15K. That was the ultimate tell. Now, once again, up against cloud resistance. We close a weekly candle over that region, Sean. I'm saying up, up, up we go. Because not only is that, well, weekly cloud resistance, that is also a historic critical resistance level. Once again, you guys want to take this number down. $31,293 is the level, okay? Take it down. So that is cloud resistance, historical resistance, and A cup and handle neckline. I mean, it's too beautiful. It's too beautiful. Now, what are the
It's too
targets?
important. It's too important for the bears to let go easily. And if they do let go of this level, guys, that is a serious, serious move from the market, right? Take that seriously.
Exactly. And the measured move to this beautiful cup and handle, guys, would take Bitcoin all the way up here back up to $65,000 per BTC. Okay, that is the measured move. Now, that is the ultimate target. There is an interim target in between that we are going to be gunning for, which comes in, once again, keep it simple, stupid, top of that weekly cloud, okay, which comes in at around $42,000. $42,000 is that weekly cloud level. That is target 1. Okay, target 2 coming in at around $65,000, somewhere around here, back up to those highs. That is target 2. All right. Now, these are beautiful moves to the upside from where price is at, that you're looking at a good 33 all the way up to a good 100% on these trades.
Ooh, look at the date that you marked out there. Just look at it very roughly. November 23rd. What was Sean's wild theory? That, hey, all-time high before the next halving. Now, as we approach target 1, suddenly Sean's wild theory is becoming more and more plausible. People are drawing it on their charts. What do you know? What do you know? But hey guys, again, we can't get too excited, right? It's great to talk about all of these things so we're mentally prepared, but we haven't broken this neckline yet. We haven't broken this neckline. And while we all want Krisha to be right, I would be cautious at this level right over here, because like I said, I've gotten wrecked at this very, very move, right? So I want Bitcoin to close multiple candles over here. I want that to happen. I want us to take out these highs over here, because let's go ahead and just remove these drawings really quickly. The ideal play, right, would be something like us taking out these highs right over here. So price going up like that, coming down, putting in a higher low, right? Another high perhaps, higher low, and then seeing continuation. That would be brilliant, okay? But at the moment, the risk is like this. And we have a trade setup from yesterday in case this happens, right? So go ahead and watch those videos as well. If we see multiple candles close, like how Krisha has mentioned, because she's right, the monthly is very, very important. And the bulls are going to want to defend that monthly, because holy, is it gorgeous. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at it again. This is a monthly to behold, right? A sight to behold. But there's 2 days, and a lot can happen in crypto 2 days, right? So in case we see some bearish action, you guys are ready for any move towards the downside, and we'll gladly take that move, because I'm still bullish. You guys remember that when we opened up that weekly candle, let's go ahead and find it, the weekly charts right over here, I was ultra bullish. I'm like, Krisha, there's no way you can be bearish on this candle. I don't care what the wick is. The candle is bullish. In fact, we are holding those candle close highs as well, right over there. The weekly looks like it wants to defend that, but this picture, like I said, guys, trauma. So guard against it. That's all I'm saying. Wait for multiple candle closes, and I think we can get excited.
Right, and the next few days, guys, is going to be important. These trade setups are going to unfold in front of us, and we will be updating you guys as they unfold. So if you guys don't want to miss that, make sure to hit the subscribe and the notification icon. That way you are not missing out on any of the juice. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, and we will see you in the next update. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.
Ciao, guys.